Now, I'd like to point out that when we're talking about the boxes, what we're talking about is simply the way the idea evolves. It's got nothing to do with verses or choruses or bridges or pre-choruses. That is, the boxes are simply a description of the way ideas move. But when we create a song, we generally create it in sections. And it's been convenient over the decades, over the centuries, to come up with names for the various segments, the various sections that you divide a song into. And those sections are generally put together in terms of what job they have to do. What is the function of the various sections? And so we have this section called verse, and the basic job of the verse is to give us the fundamental story or the fundamental feeling, the sort of platform that the song evolves from. So that the function of the verses is to just give the basic information. And then we have this chorus idea. And the chorus is the thing, when there are choruses in a song, that you'll repeat over and over again. And because you're repeating it twice, 3 times, it's important that that chorus be able to grow, that that chorus state the central idea of your song, and that it be able to take on whatever information your verses are giving it. So we'll stop there for a second and talk about chorus and what chorus means. I've got a couple of ways of looking at chorus. First is a little tongue-in-cheek, but here it is, that the word chorus means many people singing together. Many people singing together. A chorus. And so that the chorus, typically the many people singing together part, is the part that should be the central idea, and it should be typically, and we'll talk about this another time, it should be typically fairly easy to sing and fairly easy to remember. The more complicated your chorus becomes, the fewer people are singing along. And if you are the only one who knows the words of your chorus, that's called a soloist. So, you know, again, that's a bit tongue-in-cheek, but that's the whole sort of tribal message that everybody joins in, everybody sings together. And we'll talk about that in detail at another time. Another way of looking at chorus, and I think a more helpful way, is to go back all the way to Greek drama, to Sophocles, to Aristophanes, to Aeschylus, where they had on stage what they called the Greek chorus. So that the Greek chorus, there's the Greek chorus on stage as the audience's representative on stage. And they are sometimes in interaction with the characters in the play, but often they are separate. They are making comments on what's going on. And the comments are available to the audience, but sometimes, in fact many times, not to the characters themselves. And so that the chorus is happening on a different level of reality. It moves to a new level. And that's essentially what a chorus in a song does. The chorus doesn't typically advance the plot. The chorus doesn't typically change its words. It is a reiteration of the central idea of the song as we move forward. So that's verse, that's chorus. And then we have this thing called a bridge, and the bridge, again, moves to a different level of reality. Nobody lives on the bridge. The bridge's job is to take you from Brooklyn to Manhattan, or from Manhattan to Brooklyn, so that the bridge is something that moves you from one landmass to another. So it also happens on a different level of reality. And by the way, this pre-chorus is actually just a little bridge that goes from verse to chorus. And we'll see some examples of that. I will refer you to some examples of that. But that's basically what happens inside the boxes as you start putting the sections of your song together. And the sections fit inside the boxes, and again, it's a very flexible thing. That is to say, the first box could easily contain simply one verse and one chorus. Second box, one verse and one chorus, and that may be the entire song. If you have a third box, maybe now you're going to switch up and have bridge, chorus, so that you'll enter the chorus from a different angle. So that's very quick and easy song form.